Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here, and welcome on in to the official pictures for the Infinity Saga Marvel 2021 sets. And I am beyond excited to be looking at these. Thanks to Amazon France for having these listed. We have official pictures to look at, and oh my goodness. And we're also going to go over, because I didn't do this last video, all the other things that are still to come for the theme that we still don't have pictures for, because so many people were confused and wondering what I was talking about at the end. So there's so much to go through. So let's go ahead and let's get started. So the very first set that we have to look at here is set number 76186. This is the Black Panther Dragon Flyer. This has 202 pieces, 3 minifigures, and will be retailing for $19.99 USD or $24.99 Canadian. And I do need to mention here that the sets, unfortunately, will only be available on June the 1st for everyone outside of North America. So outside of Canada, the United States, and Mexico, they will be available for everyone on June the 1st. And then for us, we have to wait until August 1st, and there are some more sets to come out then. But this set, it looks really cool. If you haven't noticed from the box, it is actually based off of Avengers Endgame, which honestly, not too big a fan of. I actually would prefer if it was something from Black Panther, just because it would kind of cement the idea of an Infinity Saga wave, whereas most of the sets that you'll see here are mostly all based off of Avengers Endgame, which is fine since we got that really lackluster wave back in the day, but I still just wish that maybe they could have put Killmonger or something like that in the set for people who didn't get that set. Regardless though, the figures here look really cool. We have a brand new Black Panther from where he gets all punched up and then he charges up and lets out that huge blast. We also have a brand new Shuri, which looks incredible with that hairpiece, as well as this new Chitauri print, which I'm kind of sad that it's a new print, but at the same time, like, I'm just glad that it's Chitauri, not Outriders, because I have a ton of Outriders. But this is such a cool set. If you look at the back of the box as well, you can see how you can angle the actual ship, and it looks so cool. Like, it's even complete from underneath, so I really appreciate that. And the tail, oh my goodness, so cool looking. But we've got to move on. There's so many more things. But the next set here that we have to talk about is set number 76189, Captain America and Hydra face-off set, and this is based off of Avengers Age of Ultron. This will retail for $9.99 USD or $13.99 Canadian. It comes with 49 pieces, 2 minifigures, and I think that it's fine for a 4+ set. I agree with everyone that said this today. I wish that this was based off of the Winter Soldier. I'm not sure why they chose Age of Ultron. Like, yeah, it's cool and everything, and the turret there is meant to be like that turret, I guess, that Hulk takes out, as well as the bike is the one that he throws, but it's just so oversized because it's 4+, which I don't necessarily have a problem with. And I don't know why there's a goon hat on the Hydra agent. Cool looking torso printing, absolutely great. So upon closer look though, you can actually see that this Captain America torso printing is brand new. I'll put up the original one on screen now. You can see that there's black around the star, there's lines in the star, as well as in the top of the chest there, and it looks very close from far away, but it is very different if you look a lot closer. Let's go ahead and let's move on to the next set, which this next one is set number 76190. This is the Iron Man Ironmonger Mayhem set. This has 479 pieces, 3 minifigures, and will be retailing for $39.99 USD or $49.99 Canadian. While it's great that we're getting a set based off of the first movie, love it, like absolutely love it. I remember when there was Mega Block sets on them, so I'm glad that Lego now is going back and giving us something that we couldn't have back then. But the size of this thing, man, it's crazy. It's huge. I've seen multiple people say that I'm overreacting about this. Let me show you a picture on screen here of a reference photo to give you reference of the size of Ironmonger. I'm not overreacting when I say this thing's huge. The height of a minifigure doesn't even make it halfway up the leg. I just don't know what they were thinking here. The printing and everything still looks cool. I wonder if somehow you can make a smaller version of it using these pieces. I'll have to try that. The figures here are fantastic. Pepper here, new torso, which is fine. Then you've got Obadiah Stane, brand new face, I believe, but using a past suit. So that's fine. Looks great. Can't believe we have him in Lego form. And then we have the Mark III, which is so detailed. Love the leg and feet printing, hip printing, torso printing, and the old helmets are back. And it's got some printing there at the top as well. And he does come with a hairpiece. So really, really cool. Next up here, we do have set number 76191. And this, I don't have official pictures for, but I just want to show you in case you missed it. This is the Infinity Gauntlet. Looks really cool. It has 590 pieces and will be retailing for $69.99 USD or $89.99 Canadian. Looks really neat. I love that it's on a helmet stand there, but it's been rebranded under the Infinity Saga, and you do get all of the stones there on the gauntlet as well. I'm looking forward to seeing someone rebuild this like the Stark Nano Gauntlet. That'll be so cool. And again, it's neat that you can actually pose it to have you snapping the fingers. I just wish that there's just something about it that I kind of wish was maybe bigger, and even with the Infinity Stones themselves, they just don't like they're square. It should be rounder, if that makes any sense, but I still think this is going to sell very, very well, and I can't wait to put this next to the rest of the helmets that I have. Next up, though, we do have set number 76192. This is the Avengers Endgame Final Battle set. The set that most people, including myself, were really looking forward to, and I think that this does not disappoint. This set, I was wrong in the video, has 527 pieces, 8 minifigures, will be retailing for $79.99 USD, or probably $109.99 Canadian is what that sometimes goes up to. $79.99 USD. This thing has a big figure in it. It also has 6 minifigures and a micro figure. This set is perfect in terms of its value. What they've done in here is interesting, some great, and then some not. Starting from left to right, we have the Scarlet Witch, which has disappointed a lot of people. Has become such a very big meme today. Her face, for some reason, she's smiling, is a brand new face there with dark tan eyebrows for some reason. Her hair color is wrong as well. And then you've also got the torso, which looks great, but then no fabric piece or anything like that for her legs. Her Power Blast pieces are in pink here. Why, Lego? It's not the Fuchsia Witch. It's not the Hot Pink Witch. It's the Scarlet Witch. Red. Where is it? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Very odd to me why they chose this, but it's still cool to be getting those pieces nonetheless in pink. Then we have Captain America here, and unfortunately this picture is horribly blurry. And he does come with a brand new Avengers Endgame outfit with the scales and everything on the torso, which is cool. He's, of course, wielding Mjolnir, and he does come with his shield, and the helmet is nothing new there. But Iron Man here looks really neat, brand new Mark 85 suit. And I love the shield that he has. It looks so cool there on the stickers, and the helmet looks incredible. And he does, of course, come with a hairpiece, both of them, by the way. I forgot to mention that. So that's really cool that you can, of course, reenact him saying, "I am Iron Man." And then you've got Thor here, which looks amazing. What you'll see him pop up in a second. But I love the hair there in dark tan. Really, really cool, and he does come with Stormbreaker. Then we've also got the microfigure of Ant-Man. The same Black Panther for some reason, which is probably the most disappointing thing about this set, if I'm being honest. Should have been Ronan, should have been someone else. And then you've also got Thanos, which looks so cool. Oh my goodness, gonna do a whole video talking about the new things that we can do with this head, this bald head with the stud on top, all these characters that need to have it, as well as what the studs in the back could mean for other characters' appearances in different themes. And we do have the same Chitauri, but the set itself looks really cool. Right above them, there's actually Scott Lang's van, which is who would have thought that we would have gotten this? I never would have. So amazing. And on the front of the box, it kind of gives you a better look, but on the back, there's the Quantum Tunnel, which looks so neat with Ant-Man jumping out of it. And then, of course, you've also got the Avengers A there, the sign that's fallen and is like in rubble. Looks really cool. And then there's also the compound itself, which looks so similar to the first one that we got. So it's neat that like you can kind of have like a bigger compound now. There's also this giant turret. But flipping this set around, I love the little prison cell there for Thanos and his Chitauri, as well as you can get there's the meeting room, and this, I guess that's like the work area where they make the gauntlet, which Tony has a gauntlet, which is really cool. Here, looking at the sticker sheet, you could see a couple of different things. You've got the holograms of Captain Marvel there, so I'm assuming that's our first look at the Endgame version that we'll be getting in a separate set that we'll be releasing in August everywhere, I think. And then you've also got Rocket in the hologram. A couple of the other holograms there, you've got the gauntlet, as well as like that thing that Tony does in his when he discovers time travel, and a couple of different prints and things like that. You've got an Ant-Man one at the bottom, and the logo for the van. That is that set. But here, for the very first time, we have the best look at this new set. This set is set number 76193. This is the Guardian ship. It has 1,901 pieces, 6 minifigures, and will be retailing for $149.99 USD, so 199 Canadian. And this set looks very beautiful. Everything that I'm about to say has nothing to do with the set specifically, but I just wish this was the Milano. I think that we just got this ship recently, and I get that you're doing it off of Endgame, but with the Infinity Saga, you could have gone back to the original Guardians movie, as well as we're probably just going to get this ship anyways in 2 years when we get the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 set. So it just doesn't really make sense to me looking at it like that, because when's the next time we're going to get a Milano appearance? Probably not, but the set looks really beautiful. I love the stand there and how you can like turn it and angle it how you want. And the ship itself, it's really impressive. Unfortunately, the pod isn't included, so that's a bit of a letdown, because I think that then means that the last Benedar was honestly probably better, since it did have the ability to combine with that other set. But it's still a great looking set nonetheless. I think that it might be a little overpriced though for what you're actually getting. But looking at the back of the box here, you can see that everything that moves really, really cool, as well as the interior pictures here, which there appears to be 2 different rooms there. I think that the figures here included in the set could have definitely been better. I think it's very sad some of the choices here that they have gone with. So you've got Rocket in his Endgame outfit, and then you've got Groot there, which looks really cool honestly, in the mid legs, as well as the printing on that head, and in dark tan looks so cool. Mantis here, which doesn't look too different than the last version that we got. And then Thor here for some reason has his arms exposed, but it's not like that in the set itself, I don't believe. And then also on the box, and it's the exact same one from the compound, so don't know what's going on here, but looks great. And then you've also got Star-Lord. Love the Superman hair there in that color, and I think the face isn't new, but the torso is, and he's also got dual molded legs, really cool, in dark red and black. And then he's also got the Star-Lord guns there, but they've been recolored in what appears to be light gray. I'm not sure, but we've never gotten in that color. And you got a Chitauri. So very disappointing in terms of the figures. Should have just made this the Guardian ship. Have it based off of the Milano, remove Mantis in here, put in Gamora, as well as Drax. I mean, Drax is technically in the set, but I don't understand why the Chitauri had to be in here, or why they couldn't just put one more figure in here. I think it's just missing that. I really do. That is all of the Avengers Infinity Saga sets, and according to Promo Bricks, there's still a couple of things that we need to get for Marvel this year, and those include a Sanctuary 2 set that is rumored to come with Captain Marvel, Thanos, and Iron Man. Given the size of the set, I'm going to assume that it's not a big figure, because there wouldn't be much of the build then, because it would be all marked up for the big figure, I think. But then we've also still got the Disney Plus set, which is rumored to be based off of the What If episode when Peggy Carter becomes Captain America / Britain, as well as having a mech version of Steve in the Iron Man suit. that's made back then, as well as a couple of Spider-Man sets, which one of them is rumored to be based off of Far From Home, so that, not sure if it'll be branded under the Infinity Saga line, but I hope that it is, as well as we don't have a set number for it or anything, but we do know that there is supposed to be a new Asgard set, and we've seen a couple of leaks for that, so that's pretty interesting. We have the Marvel Advent Calendar for the very first time, as well as a first ever Marvel CMF series, and the Daily Bugle, which is rumored to be releasing at the end of this month, so we should have official pictures for that very, very soon. So there's still more to come from Marvel, so be sure to subscribe, turn on that bell notification so that you don't miss out on videos like this, or the reviews to come for these, and maybe even Easter egg video breakdowns, because there's so many things in these sets, and I have so many ideas as well for this sub theme, so there are so many videos to come off of these. So I hope you guys did enjoy this. I hope you will have a great day. I will see you all in the next one.